Every Sunday, millions of Christians are told the same thing. If you don't tithe, you are robbing God. But here's the question no one dares to ask. Which God, which law, and who really gets the money? Because when you read the Bible literally, historically, and without church filters, modern tithing collapses. The word tithe simply means a tenth. But contrary to church teaching, tithing was never a universal spiritual law. It was a national taxation system for ancient Israel, paid only in agricultural produce, and directed to Levites, widows, orphans, and foreigners. In fact, Israel paid not 10%, but about 23% annually. Money was never commanded, and pastors did not exist. Church leaders love Malachi 3, "Will a man rob God?" But Malachi wasn't written to Christians. It wasn't written to churches. And it wasn't written to you. It addressed Israel, under Mosaic law, for withholding food meant for the poor. Read the context. Yahweh condemns oppression of widows, orphans, and foreigners, not people who failed to fund religious infrastructure. Yet today, Malachi is weaponized to guilt the poor into funding church salaries, buildings, and prestige. Here's the fatal problem for modern tithing. The New Testament never commands it, ever. Jesus never taught it. Paul never enforced it. The early church never practiced it. Giving was voluntary, needs-based, directed to the poor, and for the first 3 centuries, pastors were unsalaried. Mandatory tithing didn't come from God. It came from medieval Europe. The church became a landowner. The tithe became rent, and theology was retrofitted to justify it. By the 8th century, tithing was enforced by law, not scripture. So let's be honest. Modern tithing isn't biblical. It's institutional. It burdens the poor, it pacifies the rich, and it sustains a professional religious class. The New Testament never authorized. If Christianity were stripped of later additions, many churches would collapse financially overnight. And that should disturb you. The question is no longer, are you robbing God? The real question is, who taught you that? And who benefits? If this challenged what you were taught, subscribe. Because the history religion doesn't want you to read is just getting started.